Howdy folks, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be taking a look at the AtGames original Baby Shark. Being up front here, as some of you may or may not know, this wasn't really one that I was interested in checking out. However, after a little chat with my daughter Kate, she said she was, so I figured this was a good opportunity for a little daddy-daughter collab. Before we get into the game here, it wouldn't be a Billy Woods review if we didn't dig into a little bit of the history and origin of Baby Shark. According to what I could find, the original song dates back to the 20th century, meaning the underlying song and characters is believed to be in the public domain, but we'll come back to that later. The first instance of Baby Shark being popularized was in 2007. Alexandria Muller, also known by her stage name Alamule, did Kleiner Hai, which is German for Little Shark. It tells the story of a baby shark who grows up to eat a swimmer, which is set to the Jaws theme. Eventually, a dance mix was created from the original video and it exploded in popularity. The South Korean Pinkfong version is arguably the most famous, which is by the education brand Smart Study. The first version of Baby Shark was uploaded to YouTube without children on November 25th, 2015. The most popular version, the Baby Shark dance version, was uploaded on June 17th, 2016. It was sung by Korean-Hawaiian singer Hope Sagoin, who was 10 at the time. The dance was performed by Park Yang-rong of South Korea and Elaine Kim Johnston of New Zealand. Remember when we talked about the song being in public domain? Well, that didn't stop a lawsuit from taking place. You see, there was an English version that was done in 2011 by Jonathan Wright, a children's entertainer known as Johnny Only. Wright, aka Johnny Only, was a DJ at a summer camp and created his own version that removed the violent imagery and focused more on family. The Liberty Korea Party started using Baby Shark to promote its candidates. This caused Smart Study to threaten legal action. Johnny Only, aka Jonathan Wright, was contacted by the Liberty Korean Party for permission to use the song. Wright admitted to them that the song was in public domain and he believed that it couldn't be copyrighted because it was a folk song. Eventually, Wright filed his own lawsuit against Smart Study in South Korea. The court ruled that Smart Study didn't infringe on Wright's rights. See what I did there? The ruling cited the Korean Copyright Commission. In its judgment, it noted that Wright's version simply added an instrumental to an existing folk song. Smart Study didn't win either, as they didn't secure the rights. The court ruled that Pinkfong's version was based on oral tradition and not under copyright. Now that we've taken care of the history and whatnot, here's what we're going to do. First, we'll start with the ALP HD version on my not-so-stock HD, which is currently running on a 2K monitor from LG. Then we'll follow it up with the ALP 4K release. Everything is shot, edited, and presented in glorious 4K at 60 frames a second, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut until gameplay is complete. But I can't say that Kate will. And without further ado,
let's do it.
Hidden treasure is lit. Hidden treasure found. 500,000. Ball one is locked. Let's keep it going. Bonus times tick. Boom! That's how baby wheels of glory. I'm rolling.
Shark jackpot! You got skills! Daddy Shark jackpot! Like father, like shark! Grandpa Shark jackpot! You've got skills! Daddy Shark jackpot! Grandpa Shark jackpot! Grandpa Shark jackpot! That's right! Grandpa Shark jackpot! You've got skills! Grandpa Shark jackpot! Look at you go! Daddy Shark jackpot! Like father, like shark! Grandpa Shark jackpot! Mighty fine shot!
so what did you guys think? Before we get into what I think, let's find out what Kate thinks. Now, my apologies here if you can't hear me too well. I was standing a little too far away from the mic when I was asking her questions. I just wanted her to be right in front of the microphone, so we didn't miss anything. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So what did you think of it?
It was cool because there was like 2 different modes and stuff.
All right, what did you like the most?
Like I said, probably about like the 2 modes, one for like adults and maybe like kids that are like really, really good. And like there was another one that was like easier for like kids like me.
Didn't you want to say something about the multi-ball?
Oh yeah. Okay. I like that there was also like 2 types of multi-balls that you could get. One you have to get like mommy shark, daddy shark, grandpa shark, and I think grandma shark. I'm not 100% sure. And then you could also get 3 balls in this like purple clam thingy majiggy, and then it would give you a multi-ball.
Sweet. All right. So what did you like least about it?
Probably that the clam was too hard.
All right, so the clam was a little too hard for you. All right. Which version did you like better?
The easier one.
The easy one, obviously. All right. Do you think you're going to want to play again?
Sure.
Awesome.
Definitely if it's on the easier one. Yeah.
All right. You had to tell somebody one thing about the game. Like, what's the one thing that you would want to tell them if you told them anything about it?
If it's too hard for you on the, I forget what it's called.
What on the...
The harder one, then switch to the easier one because it's much easier.
Cool.
And I'll tell you that it's very easy.
Awesome.
Well, not very easy, but like easy enough.
Awesome. Thanks, Lovey. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. La boo boo.
Well, there you have it, folks. From the mouth of babes. As far as my take, I have to say I'm really surprised that I enjoyed this table as much as I did or do. It's a lot of fun. The multi-balls are pretty easy to obtain, but the gameplay doesn't feel overly simplified. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of opportunities to rack up points here, but it doesn't feel like it's not challenging at times. The physics here feel pretty good. There are a few bugs here and there, which RTX has already mentioned, so I'm not going to go into that or steal his thunder. If you want to know what they are, please hit up his channel and check out his review and his shorts. The music and voiceover work here are really solid. I like the fact that we hear the jingle, but it's not in an annoying way. Anybody who's been tortured by Baby Shark at some point in their life while their kids or grandkids were growing up know what I'm talking about. The artwork and animation on the table look great. There's enough variation to make everything look close to what we know, but not step on anybody's toes since it's still technically a public domain property. Looking at the HD and the 4K side by side, there's obviously differences in resolution, but as far as gameplay is concerned, I didn't find any differences. To me, they felt exactly the same. There's no stutters or glitches in the gameplay. It was super smooth. Now it's time for the difficult part of the conversation, and that's the leaderboards. AtGames has chosen to lump Shark Mode and Baby Shark Mode together when it comes to the scoring. Now, before you jump into the comments and start ripping me apart here because I'm showing the leaderboards, I'm not a turd. I'm not calling anybody a cheater. I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm just pointing out that the leaderboards can be exploited by playing at an easier level. I mean, let's face it, there's always going to be somebody that exploits a bug or a loophole to try to get to the top. I think this is a place where AtGames dropped the ball, no pun intended, but I think we're used to that by now. Anyway, I personally think this table should be left out of the rankings, and that's simply because it's too easy to exploit. I mean, let's face it, we all know at least one dishonest person in our lives, and I'm not talking about Pinball. Anyway, what do you guys think? Did Kate and I get it right? Get it wrong? Maybe a little in between? Please let us know in the comments. Well, that's it for this one, folks. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Please let me know why, subscribe, and give me another shot. If there's anything you'd like to see me cover, please let me know. If there's anything you'd like me to change or think I could do better again, please let me know. If you hung out to the end, thank you for sticking around. I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And as always, stay safe, be well, and take care.